My first question is to the world champion. How did you feel coming into today after having a difficult game 3? What was the strategy playing today with the white pieces?
Well, since I have a rest day to recover from the tough lose, today I'm in a very good mood, and I choose this opening idea to try to surprise my opponents, and it worked well, not so bad, and by the advantage is very, very small, and it neutralized my initiative. So the draw is it's a very balanced game, and maybe a good played game.
He mentioned he tried to surprise you. Were you surprised in this opening line?
Yeah, I mean, it was not a completely new line for me. I had seen it before somewhere, but it was a bit of a surprise, and I was playing over the board from very early on. But I think I reacted well enough, and at some point I felt like he had maybe some slight edge, but I quickly neutralized it, and then I was kind of pushing. But okay, it should never really be anything serious for either of us.
Were there any critical moments in the game that you were looking at? Anything sharper, maybe anything risky, or did it just seem like it was just a solid game and he played very well?
Well, after knight e5, here if I play f4, I think it's not so accurate, since after a4 he can counterplay with a5, and if I take, he can knight c5 and then take back the pawn. Maybe here f4 deserves some attention, and then I go here.
So the thought of f4 was on your mind, but you decided to...
Yes, also here f4 is quite interesting, but maybe he can do this, and I cannot take due to take, and c5, bishop d3 is coming. So it's mainly about f4. If I want to pressure, I have to play f4 at some point. But here I thought f4 is just not so good due to knight c4, so I try to play the c4.
Did you see this idea of f4 as he pointed out? Was this the line you were prepared with knight c4?
Yeah, I mean, f4 was one of the ideas that I'd always had to consider, but here I think after knight c4 I'm just at least slightly better. So yeah, I mean, f4 I considered, but I thought it involved some risk for white, and yeah, he was not ready to take that risk, I think.
The result today, usually in these kind of matches, a draw with black is a great result. Is that your feeling?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's a solid game with black, and I was even towards the end, I was maybe had some chances to press better. So with black, I mean, this all you can expect, yeah, in a match.
You had, again, the white pieces. You wanted to have something, but not getting anything out of it. Is there any feeling of disappointment, or you feel like it's a world championship match, draws happen?
Well, when I saw this position, because I chose a somehow a little bit risky plan to play like this and not to play the usual d4. So actually I'm not sure the evolution after that. And he surprised me with this knight e5 low in f4. And here, yes, I thought maybe it's time to settle for the draw, and I didn't see the way to press. Maybe the computer point out some great ideas with bishop a6 first, but I didn't see it.
So I guess my question is, again, with the white pieces, usually you want to get a little bit more action. Didn't get it today. Is it no big deal? There's still 10 games left.
Yeah, today with this line, I tried to play it safe. And it turns out I get a little bit advantage, but the score is still balanced, so there are more games to come.